We've watched over the last couple years as Disney has pushed its Marvel franchise into the wokest possible reality or multiverse, whatever you want to call it. And because of such, they've just made a bunch of films that like make it really hard to care about. They're not actually pushing anything about like interesting characters or developments or cool action scenes or anything like that. It's all about the like identity of these characters at this point. And when you kind of circle that identity drain, you don't actually have any good movies anymore. It's pretty obvious. We've talked about this for years. And every single time they keep pushing further and further with it, it keeps getting worse and worse for them. Well, the tides may be starting to shift again because what happens after a while of this is you start to lose money. It's obvious. Get woke, go broke. We talk about it again all the time. And they're starting to reevaluate things, which is very interesting to hear about because the direction that things have been going is what nobody wants. And it's actually interesting because I actually saw a couple SJWs on Twitter. Our good friend Heather Antos, from IDW, actually said that like they need to start making better movies. In essence, in her tweet, I don't have it actually pulled up. I just started thinking about it right now. But if you look at that, it's like no duh. Never mind. I could do a whole nother video about that. Maybe I will. All right. But this is very interesting times. Very interesting to see how things go. I think at the end of the day, like corporations don't care one way or another, right? Corporations will do the woke thing because they think that it's going to get them some kudo points. Somebody in HR tells them, gosh, you better do this or else. And they don't want to mess with that person. They're scared of things. There's blackmail involved. There's government grants involved with ESG and all that stuff. But then you get to the crux of it and they notice they're losing fans. They notice they're losing people in the butts and the seats in the theater. And they have to make a change. They have to do something. Will they make the right change? I don't know, but it looks like it's coming, which we're going to get to right now. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. This is my Flying Sparks Ultralight Beam on Kickstarter. We're not live yet, and we're not going to go live before Christmas, so don't worry. I'm not gonna just throw that on you. But this will be my next book. If you like superhero and if you like action, if you like awesome fun, this is a beautiful, beautiful book. Now I know I got Metagirl really prominently all over this, but what's unique about my book is it actually features two complete lead characters. So you got Metagirl and you've got Johnny. They are both the protagonists. So it's 50-50 split between them, and it actually goes over like their relationship together, etc. As we go through this. It's really fun. I think I came up with a pretty great concept for superheroes, which is pretty unique. So check this out. This link's in the description below. We're going to launch sometime next year. But you got the little notify me on launch. You just click here and you can sign up with a bunch of other people who've done so already. Thank you very much. And then you'll get notified when we launch this next book. So thank you guys for the support of the comics over the years. Appreciate you guys so much in this. So here is the news story from Bounding Into Comics from my good friend John F. Trent. New rumor claims Marvel Studios is re-evaluating its release lineup for phases 5 and 6 over concerns of poor quality. So we saw the Eternals, and they of course put their their little LGBT agenda into that. Yay! Nobody wanted to watch it. It was bad. Shang-Chi, of course, had the same MCU stuff where Shang-Chi actually wasn't that great and he had to rely on strong female leads to get him along the way. Doctor Strange, of course, it got America Chavez in there, who then had her little LGBT flag shown the entire movie. And then, of course, had her two moms scene where they focused on that and had a bunch of weird demonic imagery with it, which was pretty creepy. And then, what else has come out? Has anything else come out? I don't know. Their Disney Plus shows have just been a train wreck disaster. We know She-Hulk. We know Ms. Marvel. The stuff that nobody wants to watch and nobody's entertained by. So it's starting to be noticed as this is coming through. The rumor comes on the heels of the Walt Disney Company announcing Bob Iger returns as the company's CEO, replacing Bob Chapek. Along with the announcement of Iger's return, Walt Disney revealed in SEC filing they would be making significant changes to the company's structure in distributing its comments. And this is what it says. As contemplated by the leadership change announcement, we anticipate within the coming months, Mr. Iger will initiate organizational and operating changes within the company to address the board's goals. While the plans are in early stages, changes in our structure and operations, including within the DMED, can be expected. The restructuring change in business strategy, once determined, could result in impairment changes. Interesting. So this is all about their media and their products here. And so there's rumors that, again, with the structure of this, everything's going to end up changing. And here it is. This is what the Cosmic Circus claims. Marvel Studios is currently reevaluating its release lineup for phases 5 and 6. Now, oh gosh, this is the one I forgot. Thor: Love and Thunder. I totally ignored this one because I didn't want to go see it. Ugh, terrible. But yeah, I mean, obviously, over the last couple years, all these movies have come out. Fans have been disgruntled. Everything's looked like crap. And they have just tried to push the woke agenda further and further and further. And it's killed their audience. Over time, that does things. Now, again, you look at these things and it takes a year or two to change because they got to film, they got to do their editing, they got to do their effects. It takes a while before we start to see a shift for real. I mean, you can do some minor things in current rewrites of current films, but like in order to find a real trajectory, we're actually looking at like 2024 before we see what Disney actually looks like based on what they're doing now. So very interesting, and we'll be covering that along the way. I think they pretty much have to do this. I think there's going to be no choice. At the end of the day, they're going to have to do something for their shareholders to at least show them like, hey, we're trying to make a decent movie. We're trying to make a little money. Please, don't let our value drop. And with a CEO change, you got to think that changes are going to be coming down the line, much like Warner Brothers is doing with Zaslav. You've seen a ton of changes on that level. It's going to get interesting here real quick. They are going broke everywhere. They're getting woke, guys. And it's a lot of fun to watch. I enjoy it. What do you think about this? Leave a comment down below. Is it too late? I don't know. This is the problem like that I have personally. Like, whenever they make a change back after changing something and making everything LGBT and strong female lead, like there's a sour taste in my mouth where I just like don't want to come back. And so it's going to be hard for me to actually want to see one of these films personally. Do you guys feel the same way? I don't know. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, check out Flying Sparks Ultralight Beam. It's the first link in the description below. Sign up. Appreciate you guys.